Hunter Brown. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Brown with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. On the ground at first, and that's just foul.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
And the 0-2.
Ball. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Rip to first.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
Wilyer Abreu, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. One out, base is empty. Popped up left side. Paredes brings it in. That's out number two. Check out the Red Sox lineup. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these players and you just say, man, this team is lucky, because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Hitless in the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And on the mound now, Tanner Houck. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Smoked to the left, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw is offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. Coming home, here's the throw to the plate. Tag, not in time, he's safe. And they lead by 2. First and second, no outs. Here's the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. To short, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Vic Caratini at the plate. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Back here in Houston, top of the second. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Brown back to work. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Myers snags it on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Romy Gonzalez stands in now and watches strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next, Connor Wong, homered last night, added another hit as well. That one fouled off. Brown measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a cutter, a changeup, and he occasionally Paredes. Over to Rogers, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the fresh shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Next offering is in for a strike. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Bird. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Jake Myers in the box now. No balls and a strike. That misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's ball 1. Now one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Makes a nice running catch. Out number 2. So the lineup flips over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. It's now 3-0. On to the 3rd inning. So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 8.
Now this one's stroked to right center, and that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now Cedar Rafaela. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. He circles the bases And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
The 2 strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
The throw to second is offline. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. Golden opportunity right here. That one to first, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And that is out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Yoshida can't hold up, and that's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat, you drive back to the dugout.
2 strikes.
And that one in the air center field. McCormick has it sized up. Drops into the glove. All 3 runners tagging up. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-3. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Out to short, Gonzalez. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting,
Jose Altuve up to hit here. RBI single his last time up. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to third. Bregman to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now here is Isaac Paredes. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Paredes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's towards center. Duran. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. The Astros leave one. Still tied 3-3. Back here in Houston. Start of the 4th. Now it's going to be Romy Gonzalez. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Myers going back on this one. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And it beats him. What a play. Here's the second baseman, Abraham Toro. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. With the shift on, hits right into it. He steps on the bag, and they go down fast. 3 outs. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now
so digging in, Chas McCormick. He's already homered in this game. Ripped on the ground a second. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Brown back to work. Out to short. Pena. To first. That's 6 straight set down. Jarren Duran will hit next. 1 for 2. Fly ball to right. Myers makes the play, and there's 2 down. At the plate, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Abreu, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it into the warning track. No runs, no hits, no errors. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jake Myers.
Nope. Ball.
First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Well struck left field. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Pena in the box again. Takes a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Rogers in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Just missed.
Outside.
Pulls that one foul.
Run.
spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And down on strikes. That's the second out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Altuve stands in now and watches strike one. On the ground to third. The throw to first. That is the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Alex Bregman.
He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
That misses.
That's the ball.
1-2 to count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's to third, and that one handled. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Melton snags it for the second out.
Now batting.
So two down now, and here is Masataka Yoshida. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And foul ball. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the pen down there. Brian King, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Sousa warming up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Caratini down to first in time. So the drop third strike. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Nathaniel Lowe coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Runner on the move. And it stays fair. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Caratini in the box now. No balls and a strike. Maybe a 2-ball. 5 into the outfield, base hit. Now a long throw home. The tag out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handled that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the net.
And now the 0-1. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Ground ball could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
Melton off of first with 2 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Nabs it, and that is that. So 2 runs in the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Astros. Number 74.
Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1. So stepping in for Boston, Abraham Toro. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back. That's not coming back. That'll fire up the dugout. His 22nd homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 6-4.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Red Sox, Cedar Rafaela. That one hammered, but pulled foul. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
1 out, runner at second. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and we are all tied up. It's 6-6. 2 pitches. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Bennett Sousa.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Abreu, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Outside.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 3.
Alex Bregman.
Foul ball. Well struck right field. That's back. Say goodbye to that one. His 57th homer of the season, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 7-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
McCormick flashes the leather on the running catch, but they go deep. welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Astros, the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the
Now
bottom of the
pitching for
seventh.
Boston.
Steven Matz.
These are
Number
the spots
32.
relievers really make a name for
Steven
themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now 1-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
On the ground, right
That's
side,
foul.
but it kicks foul. And now it's even up.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a ground ball. Toro. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Rogers up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Paredes in the box now. Takes strike one. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. To third. And it gets by him. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, we'll start over again. All tied up. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Grounded to low. They get the force. That's the inning. Pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, and now Masataka Yoshida.
Ryan Abreu.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. The Astros have some action in their pen. Josh Hader, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Scott also getting ready. Outside low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, 1 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Gonzalez goes after that one for strike 1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it 2 away down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And now Connor Wong 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And a big swing and a miss. 2 out, space is empty.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2 the count.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Victor Caratini. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Right side, Toro. Throws to first in time, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the
Center
eighth.
fielder, Chaz McCormick.
McCormick in the box now, takes strike one. All tied up here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. There's a strike at the knees.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away. Jacob Melton up next for the Astros. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
2 down. Go-ahead run at scoring position. Got him looking. That ends the frame. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Josh Hader.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Toro can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders down an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Now the number 2 hitter, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-1.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the... Back here at Dyken Park, bottom 9. Now, Jeremy Pena. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it. Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Rolled to short, could be 2. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. In for a strike, 0-1. Winning run stands at second. Grounds one to short. And they get Altuve for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. The winning run on second base. And that misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a chopper. Gonzalez. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Alex Bregman getting ready to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. Hader back to work. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And it's through for a hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 1 so far. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Masataka Yoshida digs in now. Nice grab. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Runner in scoring position. No outs. And now it's Christian Walker. So they turn to their closer, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So the tying run at second. Ball one there.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. And now one away. And stepping in for the Astros, Victor Caratini. That's ripped into the outfield. And it's off the wall. Tying run is in to score from second. Makes it to second. The winning run's in scoring position with one gone. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. Swinging a foul out of play.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
That one's in there. That's strike 2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. And next to hit for Houston, Jacob Melton. In there, and it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. And here's a slow roller. Toro. Boots it.
He's in there.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Fastball for a strike. Winning run at third. 2 down. And a ground ball to first. And it goes just foul. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Out to short. Slings it across. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Now on the bump, Taylor Scott.
And one thing on him.
Number 50, Taylor Scott. This change for the Astros.
So the go-ahead run
Now
in scoring
pitching.
position. And now the shortstop, Romy Gonzalez. High fly ball lifted into near right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Now a chance for Connor Wong. 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1-1 now. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first, and that'll do it. 3 up. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Top of the zone for a called strike. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball outside. The throw, tag, and he's out. There's the strike at the knees. 1-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Once you get the ball by the...
Runner takes off. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in for the out. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Go ahead run on base. Toro now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. Throw and it gets away. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
And here is Cedar Rafaela.
0-1.
Swing and a line drive ripped right center field.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Duran, the next to hit, takes outside. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1-1.
Toro, the lead runner out at second. Rafaela at first with no outs. Line drive. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
No balls, 1 strike.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. So they're all loaded up. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab. 1 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
And the infield fly is called.
In effect.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
I'm curious how he
Now
decides to
batting,
attack on the
first
mound.
baseman,
This guy at the plate has been
Nathaniel Lowe.
great hitting under pressure this year.
Swings through that.
It's 0-1.
And fouled off. There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Diaz gathers, goes to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Red Sox with an RBI. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Paredes getting ready to hit. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. So the tying run at second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
So next up for Houston, Christian Walker. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Little chopper rolls foul. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 9-9. So 2 down. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. With the winning run on at first. Here in extra innings. And that one clips the corner. Struck him out looking.
Now pitching for the
Astros go to the pen, and here
Number
comes
66.
Sean Dubin.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Yoshida in the box now, takes strike one. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Romy Gonzalez, the next to hit.
Romy Gonzalez.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position.
Lifted in the air, right center field. McCormick trying to get there. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the left fielder, Jacob Melton. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to third, and he's out. Foul ball still 0-2. Grounded to low. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here deep into extra innings. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Abraham Toro digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Dubin back to work. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Rafaela swings through it for strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Pitch out, but no action. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're deep into extras. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jaron Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Two outs. Fought off foul. Base hit right field. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single. And they have the lead deep into extra innings. 2 outs. Runner on first. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Ball.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. And a foul ball. And now 2 balls and a strike. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Luis Garcia appears to be getting loose. Castro, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
That's through there for a strike.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get
this one in the air right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Magnificent play to finish it. How about that? It ends on a play at